Here we see a Ford AOD transmission. And I think at first Ford called this the Ford Internal Overdrive Transmission, FIOD. This particular unit is from a 1985 Ford pickup truck, more than 35 years old. Now here the customer was complaining that under load it was slipping in overdrive, and as we can see, the overdrive band was not getting a good clamp there on the drum, and as you can see, it smoked the band, did a little scarring to the drum, which we're going to clean up here in just a moment. Now one thing that might have been a contributor is this spring is the return spring for this clutch. So when this clutch is applied, it connects that rear sun gear to the turbine shaft, and when the band is applied, it locks the sun gear to the case for overdrive. And the clutches didn't look too bad, but if they were of course dragging, that would put a strain there on our band all the time. Now this transmission probably has 400,000 miles on it. It's been in continuous operation since 1985. May even be older than a lot of people watching this video. One thing that we had talked about before is you can actually draw an analogy between mechanical and electrical systems. And what I mean by that, if I have a large gauge copper wire, its lifespan would actually be indefinite, as long as the current flowing through the wire did not exceed the electrical limits of the wire. The only wear-out mechanism at all would be the insulation, because the copper would last forever. Well, similar can be said about some mechanical systems. Now sure, I have critical wear points, bushings, and of course obviously where the drum rides, but as long as I don't exceed the mechanical limits of this powderized iron casting, that it could last indefinitely. So here it will be rebuilt after 35 years and probably go another 35 years before the next rebuild, which I'll probably be gone from this earth by that time. Okay, here we see the gear type hydraulic pump from the AOD transmission, and actually the gears are in excellent condition. And you know, you can actually look at the black heat treating of the original part 35 years ago. No contact with the tip of the gear there on the crescent. Minimal scoring. Obviously, when you take it apart, the gears have a side that needs to face up, not only due to the torque converter, but if you actually look at the second gear, oftentimes there's a taper here on the side that goes down, both on the teeth and there on the outside. So pay attention to that. Also, it's nice to keep the teeth in orientation. They've been spinning in this orientation for 35 years. Let them keep doing it. All right, now the pump is packed with just simply assembly lube, and it will be just simply, this is just transmission fluid. It'll be filled up with transmission fluid. There on an initial start, I got a few moments there before I am going to ingest transmission fluid, so I want to make sure it's lubricated. Now, probably the most critical wear area on the pump there is between the suction and the discharge side, right across here. And that's in excellent condition. So this pump is indeed serviceable. After 35 years, ready to go another. All right, here we go. 1985 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive short bed pickup truck. And this is its transmission, the AOD. It's all put back together. New band. New clutches, seals. We have the Transco shift kit installed there in the valve body. It looks like she's going to be in good shape, ready to go. We'll get the torque converter in the morning, and the customer is going to pick it up and install it, most likely the same day. I think it was a little confusing as we looked over here at the manual linkage and the throttle cable. Here, God bless the internet, because there I had a very nice picture available to me. This is obviously a bench job, so I don't see the vehicle, and there was a little confusion of the orientation. But now after that nice illustration, no problem.